Hello and welcome to Quirky Cat Crafts. This is Sherry. Okay, you guys, the dragon book box is complete. So this is just the final reveal. Let me go ahead and show you the spine first so that I can make sure I stay in the shot. I just varnished it so it's still drying a little bit. Let's turn it so you can see what's going on. Okay, so I got the little gemstone here at the top. And then I did a stamp that just says believe in your dreams. And that's like the title of the book. And then the recipient's name. Oh, I probably shouldn't be showing that. We're going to leave it. And then just another little stamp down here that's kind of just a scrolly design. So the M smudged just a little bit when I varnished it, but it's good enough. So that's what I did on the spine. And then we'll go over the cover. So, and then the inside is painted gold. And then the edges of what the pages would be is also painted gold. So, and then it's magnetic. Okay. All right. So, the main focal tiles are the two dragon tiles. And I stamped those with gold ink on the Galaxy Glitter, which is a navy blue clay. And then it's got like gold and light blue and I think like white or silver glitter in there. So it's kind of makes me think of night sky. So I did those two on the navy blue. I did a castle, kind of a fancy book, and a treasure chest on ivory clay. I chose not to color them in with mica powders or alcohol inks because they're not the focal piece of the mosaic. The dragons are supposed to be the focal. And I was afraid if I colored them in, it would be too much. So I left them just kind of black and ivory. I added in 4 of these stained glass tiles in kind of the same ivory color so that we didn't just have boom, boom, boom like that. So now we've got ivory, 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 ivory. So your eye keeps moving. Okay, I did 4 words. Imagine, wish, dream, and believe. I used the same gold ink. And the words is a stamp set that I have. And I did those on the peacock pearl clay. Okay. Then I did some gold charms. And I did those on Primo purple. So I've got a dragon, heart with wings, a little flower, a cross that was requested. And then there's a flower kind of arrangement in the cross. And then I did a rose. This is just kind of a flowery charm. And then I've got the lock and the key. So those are spaced very, very well, I believe. I have 2 of these strung beads. I know I got these at Michael's. And they're kind of like a peacock feather design. But the colors worked. So I have 2 of those in there. Just something else to look at. I also did these 2 stickers on mirror tiles. And they're kind of like a Aurora Borealis kind of look. In like purples and blues and greens. So I've got hand painted purple and navy blue with gold in the lines. Got one there, small one there, there's one there, there. These are kind of close. But I ended up, after I got done gluing, I ended up with a very large gap here. So I had to do some little fudgy work. So those are kind of close for my taste, but And there's one there. One there, there, there. Okay. I've got on black Primo clay a swirl stencil, and I used purple mica powders. And after I baked it, I gave it a coat of Sculpey gloss glaze to kind of make it shine. Those are actually already in my stash. I've had them forever. I have these on a dark purple clay. This is actually a mix of colors. I did an order for a wedding party, and I didn't have a clay color that exactly matched the purple of their colors, so I kind of had to mix my own. And I had some left over, and I just made these filler tiles with a stamp that's like a hexagon diamond pattern, and then I rubbed with gold mica powders. Okay, I have a few of these also on the Peacock Pearl. That's another texture sheet that's kind of like swirly lines. I'll use this for water a lot, but also because the dragons are flying, it kind of makes me think of air. So I have a few pieces of that in here. So these are the types of tiles that I can trim them down to fit in a space where I need them. So, and then I added in a few of these music notes that are done on spring lilac. I just stamped a music note stamp with black archival ink, cut them into pieces, baked them, and I did cut before baking. And then after I baked them, I gave them a coat of stickles, so they've got a little bit of glitter glue on them. These long pieces is another stamp that I had, and I made an impression in black clay and rubbed with purple mica powders. These were also already in my stash. So yeah, you guys, if you don't have a specific project in mind, just pull out a brick of clay and start playing and make up some stuff and throw them in your stash box, and they come in handy at some point. And then the leafing is the scales, fish scales, mermaid scales, dragon scales. So, and I have it cut down in a few places. And then I did a border of gold ball chain, but left the gaps for where the hinge goes. Because if I didn't do the border, and I went all the way to the edge of the book with the tiles, and there was going to be so much dead space over here, it was going to bother me. And honestly, now I kind of wish I would have done it and left more of a, so that like whatever the dimensions of this gap is, if I wish I would have done that all the way around. But it's okay, it's fine. And then I also use the ball chain to fill in a few places. Here, here, got one little piece tucked in there, 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 one little one tucked in there. And then I had a couple places where the gap was too big for the ball chain, so I went up to a different bling chain that I get from Dollar Tree. I've got a couple pieces there, one little one there, strip there, and a couple here. Okay, so that's it. That's the Dragon book box, ready to go. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to sign it. When I sign my pieces, I do my initials, which is SAS, and then I just do the year, so like apostrophe 23, and I do it in just small handwriting, but I don't ever do it on the actual mosaic. So like usually on a box, I would either do it on the bottom of the box or on the inside of the lid. Because I'm going to assume that it's going to be displayed like this and not standing up. So I could do it on the back. I was thinking about doing it like right here in the spine with just, I would just use a gold Sharpie. Or if I want to do it like just right here or something. I don't know. I haven't decided that part yet. But I'll figure it out. So just need to put my initials on it and get it packaged up so that it can go in the mail tomorrow. Alright, you guys. So that's it for this project. I didn't get the other two glued that I wanted to this weekend. So that'll be next weekend. And then we'll go from there. Alright, you guys. That's it for now. Thanks so much for watching.